Hello, hello everyone. Welcome back. This is JoJo with JoJo Crosses. We're back on Murkywoods again for another build. I started doing this and forgot to press record. So yeah, here we are. This is Bill's house. I was going to call him Weber. Don't know why, but I guess I have Weber on the mind. You know, April's hunting Weber right now, and that duck will just not make an appearance. So, so I was thinking about it. But anyways, I'm going to make them a little like fishing area right in here, like a little fishing dock. I got a little pumpkin shaped pond over here, and I have just a little round pumpkin or round place here. I placed some just things of interest in the middle, pumpkin, barrel, all sorts of stuff, whatever I could cram onto that little spot. And then the rest of it is just, you know, just for filler, just to look cute. But this little area here, I figured I could put like a little fishing dock for him and have just some things that you would find on a fishing dock for him, little places to sit, a couple of benches, I don't know, stuff like that, just something simple, nothing too big of a deal. And that way he can come out here and sit and fish, you know. And then we're gonna fill in this little area over here with just some plants and trees and things like that. So we'll do that. And then on this side of things, this is my house over here, and I want to make like a little path coming down to go this direction so that you can get over to the front entrance. And then I just want to put some filler and stuff in on this area and just kind of make it look cute and pretty. And then after that, we're going to work our way up this way. This is all going to be filled in also with just maybe some fencing, trees, plants, bushes, things like that, just to make it look full. And then we're going to go back here. This little house here is Nan's house, and I need to figure out something to do in her front yard. So she's got this whole span of area here that really needs to be filled in. And so I definitely need to give her, like, I don't know, something cute. So I think maybe we'll plant her a little farm or something like that. Since we also have this little farm over here, I thought it might be cute to match her up and have her have a little farm on this side. So anyways, that's kind of what we're gonna probably be doing on this episode. So let me get to getting that pathway in over here just so I don't forget about it, you know what I mean? So I think what I'm gonna start with is just putting down, sorry for the waterfall by the way, I'm gonna start by just putting down some of these planks because, you know, they're narrow and you're not going to really be able to get down here too well with a big path. And then we'll turn it. Oh, that's not what we wanted. I keep using this path incorrectly. Like, I know how to use it, but I'm always using the wrong edge against this edge. Like, this is the one I needed to do to kind of gently curve it that way, right? But no, I'm not paying full attention or something. And then I think we want this. Let's see. Do we want this? I guess that would work. And then I guess we could start the bigger path to go up this direction. So I was going to try to use the same path we've been using, but I did download this one. I thought I would maybe look at this and see what this looks like. So let me put on my decorative thing here and let's see it, because I don't know. Oh, girl. Okay, gotta select. All right. So let's see what this does here. Oh, it's a very light dirt path. I'm not sure about it. Let's see. See what we think of this as it goes upwards. Might be better just to keep it cohesive. Yes, I'm not sure. Oh, I do like that though. I like that it's not as dark as some of the other ones, you know. Let me see if we can just kind of abruptly make it start going upward this way. And we need to turn it a little bit. I mean, let's try it out because you know what? You never know till you try. Whoops, that is not the right direction, girlfriend. Little Jojo sometimes does not follow directions. Okay, girl. Let's see. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you like this path? It's different from what I've used around the island, so I don't know if I should keep it cohesive or not. It was kind of like maybe it would look kind of cool to have something different down by my house. I don't know. No, I don't want that there. Little Jojo, listen. Oh. I don't know. I'm thinking it might be too light. Oh, did you like how I customized my house, by the way? I don't know if you've seen it while I've been running around, but I did customize my house, which I'm kind of excited about. I think it looks kind of neat, you know? I want to know why you can go under things by your house, you know, but why can you not do this in other areas? Like, why does Nintendo allow this here, but God forbid that you want to do this at one of your villagers' houses, like on the corners or something like that? Heck to the no, is what Nintendo says to that action. So, yeah, I don't know about you, Nintendo, but sometimes I wonder who, why, and where. Anyways. All right, let's get the rest of this path in. I think I like it. I think I'm going to keep it. Yes, it doesn't match the rest of the island, which is kind of fine. I feel like it's giving us like a little change of scenery down here a little bit, and I kind of wanted it to concentrate more on like the nature around it instead of the path, so I think it'll be good. So let me get this finished up and then I'll come back to y'all here in just a minute. I don't know, y'all, I'm kind of digging it. I like this dirt. It's kind of nice. I might use it in some other places too to kind of bring it in through the neighborhood. So I'm going to go ahead and just, I have some apple trees and stuff down here already. I'm just going to plant a few more trees, bushes, you name it, just kind of fill all this whole area in so that it looks full. And I'm also going to do the same thing back here. Probably going to do some vines, things like that, just kind of work in all the things we've been doing around this neighborhood, you know. And then also want to come down in here and get some more flowers, trees, bushes, and stuff around his area here. And then I want to put down just a couple of fishing items in here. So yeah, we're gonna get that done. So let's go ahead, and I was gonna just leave, but you know, I think I'll just let you guys hang out with me while I do this. All right, well, first I thought I should probably do this part because we wanted to get Bill's little build done. So let me put down a couple of things that I had picked out for him. Let's see, we got a director's chair. I thought that would be kind of cute for a place for him to sit. And I actually want to kind of make it so he can do it on both sides. So I figured I'd do 2 chairs and both just kind of sitting either way. That way, you know, he might want to fish in 2 different sections, you know, I don't know. And then over here, I got, let's see, this is not what I was looking for. Oh, fishing rod stand. Let's try it again. Fishing rod stand. Let's put that. I feel like that probably should be up by his little director's chair, right? Okay, let me put it up over here. Well then, no, because then I thought the cooler should go by him. You know, like he's got to put his fish next to him and protect them. Maybe should that go up like right there, maybe? I don't know. And then we can put the fishing thing right here. Like such. He's all set to fish. Right, okay. And then on this side, I thought, well, let's just put a little fishing container, like, you know, they already got a bunch of fish on this side. And it's just, they got it set down over there. And then, let's see, we can put, let's go ahead and put another of the fishing rod stands here, but let's face it, a different, direction, just so adds a little more interest there. So I think I'm just gonna leave it like that. That way you could still scoochy over to that one. This one you can't really get to, but it's not that big of a deal. Yeah. And then let's put some flowers in because, you know, we don't want to be boring over here. So let's get a little flower in there. And this is an area that's going to need a little extra work because we can't change the edges. Wait, what? Why can't you? Why can't you? I know you can. Thank you so much. Okay. Thank you for being correct. Cooperative. All right, let's do that. We definitely have to have a lot of this around here since it's kind of a little pondy area. I know it can fit. Stop it. Thank you. All right, and I think in here we'll just plop in a flower. Let's do a white one so it kind of stands out in there. I think that's all we can put that way. And then let me get on this side, and I think we'll just put a little flower up on this edge. I think I'll put one of these hyacinths. And then let's put a wheat field in over here just so we can still walk around, you know, because that's important. And then we'll put a bush. Well, that's going to make it where you can't walk. Oh, well. I guess we're not going to be walking. Okay. Best laid plans, y'all. Best laid plans. Okay, let's put a flower in there. All right, I got to pick up some of this junk that's everywhere because, you know, it's not junk, but you know what I mean. It's just growing in and stuff. I don't really want to block these guys because it's such a cute little building there. I want to be able to see it. So I think we're going to go with some low growing things over here. And that way, and maybe I'll put a tree in, but it'll be like a low tree, like a smaller tree. Let me try it. Let's try a medium young hardwood here. Yeah, I like that. And then let's plant, let's plant an apple to stunt that, or else you know what we're gonna have? We're gonna have a big tree. We don't want that. That would be weird. Okay. Actually, it wouldn't be weird. It would just hide everything I wanted to keep out there. All right, that's cool. And then let's put a flower in over here too, because hello flowers. I mean, they're good. All right, that's good. Enough for that little section. I'm not even going to be able to get back over there because of the way things are. Okay, let me pull up this guy. Why I did not think that would have been that kind of a mushroom is beyond me. I don't know. I should have known and seen that coming, but I didn't. Okay. Let's put some wheat field. Let's put another one over here. That's weird. Let's get a little closer. Don't be shy. If you guys are old, you know that song. If you're not old, you have no idea what I'm talking about. Okay, I thought I probably couldn't plant a flower there, but I was gonna try it anyways because I'm a rebel. All right, we're gonna put a lily there. Let's put a couple bushes, and you know what? Let's do some fencing out here because we need a little structure. So let me put a couple pieces of fencing out here just to, you know, have a little blockade area. Girl, can I get my girl to cooperate? There we go. Perfect. I know we already have fencing up there, but it's really cute. So I feel like it needs to have more than just what's there. Okay, do I like that? I think I do. All right, so let's put another tree here, but I want to put like a medium young hardwood out here, so smaller, because we want to go like big, small to big, you know, that way you know, aren't blocking everything in the front, and then back to small again in the back so that it doesn't block all the back stuff. So that is what we're gonna do. So let me plant some of these smaller trees in here real quick. Let's put a medium young cedar here. Yes, we'll get the little babes out front here. Put an apple. And then we'll fill these in, but this is just filler, honestly. So I think I'm gonna finish filling this in and I'll come back to you in just a minute. Hi everyone, JoJo Cross is here. This is JoJo, and we are here to, I just wanted to show you what I did over here with Maple's outside of her little bakery. So I just put in a couple little baking cases right here with some pumpkin products. And then on this side, she's got a little pound cake and some apple pie and another little case. So it's just a little, most of her bakery is on the inside, which we did, which I did offline, so you didn't have to kind of watch that whole process, but I'll show you how the inside turned out. But this is her little bakery on the inside. So I thought it was really cute. Got some more little baked good cases. Look, she's cleaning. And then she's got her little breads and scones and carrot cake and all sorts of things for sale back here. So, and then, you know, I just decided to keep the inside of her house pretty simple. And yeah, so let's say hi to Maple. Welcome to my home, honey. Oh, how cute. Let's talk. Oh, okay. She's going to ask me about some things I like. Oh, recipe books. How about, since that's what we're talking about right now? Yes, you're right, girl. Any kind of cooking stuff is great. Anyway, this is the inside of her little bakery. And then the outside, you know, we're just trying to keep it simple. And then I'm going to go up and we're going to go ahead and do the outside of our squirrely girls. So up here on the street here, we have Hazel's house this way, and then we have Pecan's house over here. And so what I'd like to do is make both their houses look not too different. I actually think I might keep Hazel's just exactly the way it is because it's Hazel, but I'll probably change the inside of her house because if you've ever seen her house on the inside, it's terrible. Hazel, what were you thinking, girlfriend? Well, let's go in. You can see what her house looks like. It's awful. It's just not even cool. It's this. Like, it's this. This is her house. Yeah, so we're going to definitely switch this out, make it look a little more squirrely on the inside. I think on the outside, we're just going to do it up with some pumpkin decor and really make it look like they're in the Halloween spirit. I'd like to do just a whole bunch of decorations all along here to kind of represent the fact that it's Halloween time on this island. And yeah, and either one of these both don't really have a job on the island at this point. They're just residents. So yeah, we're going to keep their interior of the house as more like a residential type house, but definitely to fit squirrely girls. And then the outside is going to be just, you know, like I said, some decor. So let me get some stuff in my pockets. I'll be right back. All right, well, I put down some brick here and a little brick over here just to add a little something. And then we're gonna go ahead and start laying down some materials. Okay, so here, I thought since we're at the end of this and you're gonna see it, you know, like from down there, I thought it would be cool to put the spooky carriage again. So I'm just gonna put this guy back here. And then in front of that, I'd like to make it look like kind of just a big, I don't know, decorative area. So I thought I'll go ahead and throw down a couple of these spooky lantern sets. And let's see, let me put a tower maybe over on this side. Yeah, he's cute. And then on this, let's go ahead and put a lantern on top of him. Whoops, this guy. Wait, that's not right. This one right here. Sorry. I cannot function. Okay, that's cute. And then down in front here, I'd like to put another one of the spooky lantern sets, but hopefully the green one. Let's see. Nope, that is not the green one. Let me get the green one. Hey, there it is. Okay, and then let's put a green lantern on top of that. There we go. And then over here on this side of it, let's see, we can put some more like towers back here. Let me get a green tower again. Back up in this side. Hello, there we go. And then let's put another spooky lantern set down here just to, you know, add to it, make it look kind of full, you know what I mean? Like I want it to look really full, like we have a ton of pumpkins over here. And then let me put another spooky lantern in green over here just to spread the wealth on that. Yeah, that looks really nice and full, nice centerpiece. Let's put another lantern down here. We'll put another green one down below, just to add to that little set. Okay, and then let's kind of duplicate what we did over there on that side on this side. So, except we'll do white instead of green. And let's put another little spooky lantern set, but this time I'm hoping for green. I can't remember which is what. There we go, that's perfect. And then let's go ahead and put another lantern on this. I think this is the white one. Is that right? Yeah, except I want green. Of course I get all the ones I don't want. Let's see, put that there. There we go. And then in front of that, we'll go ahead and put a white lantern right here so that it looks the same as the other side. And I think that looks really cool. Just kind of makes it like a big centerpiece towards the back of the island. And then on this side over here, let's add, I just want to add some trees, things like that, you know? So let me see if I can get a tree like, can I go one more back? I don't know if I can with the fence there. Let's try it. I think I'm gonna do a hardwood. Ooh, it worked. Hey, that's awesome. Okay, I don't think, can I put a tree in right here? Maybe. A little baby one would be cute. Is he gonna block that too much though? That's also not the size I was trying for. I wanted, why do I have two larges? That's not right. Hold please. Okay, I took that tree out. What I meant to do was put in a smaller size cedar. So let's try that one. Yeah, now does that cover that too much? It kind of does, doesn't it? What a bummer. Okay, well, let's put in a flower instead. So let's see, how about we work in a little red over here? Hopefully you can, yeah, you can still see our pumpkins. That's good. Okay, and then let's go ahead and put in a little bit of wheat field, because what would this island be if I didn't have a bunch of wheat field up in here? Like, where would I, what would I even be thinking? And then let's put another flower up in here. How about a black Cosmo? And right here, what can we put here? How about let me see if I have a little pumpkin seat, you know, like one of those. I don't think I have it. Gosh darn it. I do not. Hold on just a sec. Okay, fix my pockets. So let's put in a little spooky chair right here. There we go. Let me go ahead and fix that. And then right here in front of the house, I wanted to go ahead and put in this cancer table, which I think looks kind of cool. We're gonna move that over just a bit. And then let's go ahead and put on our candy. We have our little candy set. I got the green one because that's kind of the theme of our island. I thought that would look cute as a little candy display out front. And also I want to put down a couple of things in the front of her house that she's got going on, you know, like she's in the spirit of things. Oh, Hazel, let me see. Not your fault, but this game is very persnickety. Like, you can't move anything slightly near the door without it having a huge gap. Oh, yeah, see, why will that let me do that? Ugh, okay, that's not where I want it. Okay, well, we're just gonna go ahead and leave it that way because that's the best it's gonna do. Let's put a little lantern on top of that, and that will be her little decor out in front of that. And then over here, we're just gonna put in some nature. So I'm gonna put down a cedar tree here. I'd like to put a nice big hardwood like right here. Let me see if I can squeeze that. Actually, let me do a large one. And maybe back here, if I can fit it, maybe right here, we could put one more big one. Let's see. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, and then let me put this in here. And I want to get in a few more of, you know, my favorite thing in this island apparently is wheat field and all that jazz. So I want to put some just nature flowers, that kind of thing back here. So let me get some of that in. Let's put a bush in front of this. And then let's go back here and put another wheat field. Let me see, right back here maybe. And then let's put down some, we haven't really used any glowing moss anywhere else in the island except up top, but I figured I could throw one in right here. Maybe kind of bring that down just a little bit. I don't know if I want to do that. Let's see. I did get the spooky tree. Maybe I could hide one back here. See if he'll fit. Oh yeah, he's kind of cool. These are the only villagers that really have the like, oh, I can't move it over. Let me try it this way and scooch it. Okay, it's gonna have to pop out like that. That's okay. Let's put a couple more flowers then in here and we'll call this side done. Because, oh, it's probably because of that thing. I do that, and then let's just do a black, like, tulip up here. And let's do one more flower on this side. I think I'll bring another bit of red on this side just to tie it all in. Yeah, that looks cute. I think that's good. She's got her little candy spot for the kids trick-or-treating. Our big decor at the end. So when you're walking up here, you're gonna see that big old greeting of all this pumpkin stuff, right? Which I think that's really cool. Let's put a flower in here because I haven't done that yet. And I think I'll just put a little white tulip right there. Okay. On this side, let's see. We've got this whole long area here. I think this is just going to be mostly nature-y items. I think on this side is where I'll put her pumpkin stuff. I kind of had, I think what I have in mind is I'm going to just put a bunch of the like towers and stuff back here. It's like do tall in the back, you know. Let's put a couple of green ones on either side. Yeah, that's good. And then I think I'm going to put one bumped out, just a little bit of the white one. Like that. A little bit more in. Okay. And then let's do a couple of the spooky lantern sets out in front. So let me see if I can get those to line up here. What? That's a lantern set. There we go. Perfect. And let's put a lantern on top of that. Love it. And then can I put another one over here? Let's see. Nope. That doesn't like that. So then I'll just put, let's see. Let's put a spooky chair in here. And then I'll put the green lantern on top of that. I really wish you could put something on top of that hay bale. That makes me so sad because it would look cute. Yay, okay. Well, that's her little decor area, and then let's go ahead and put her table out front. This is gonna be, she's gonna use the elegant console table because she is all about elegance, Miss Pecan. She's our little snooty, and yeah, that's as far over as it'll go. Let's put our little candy set on top of that because she's got it out for the trick-or-treaters. So that's cute. And then over here, I think we're gonna go ahead and put in just a bunch of nature, trees, all that jazz. So let me do that and I'll be right back. All right, so this is what I did with this side. I went ahead and put another spooky tree in right here. And then I put in some flowers, some bushes, some trees. I didn't want them too thick because I still want to be able to see my little mushroom forest stuff popping up back there. So, but otherwise I think it looks pretty cute. And then this side has the little decor on this direction. I think I could use one more pumpkin right down here. Let's see, is this a white one? Yeah, okay. I like that. Just to kind of round it out a little bit because I feel like it looked kind of, I don't know, uniform sort of. Anyway, and that's Pecan's house. And then let's head over to her house. And this is Hazel's. We've got the big decor here. And then Hazel's just got all this kind of natured out over here as well. And now I'm going to go do their houses up, and then I'll be back and I'll show you the final on those. All right, this is how I ended up doing Hazel's house. I'm probably going to do something similar to Pecan's as far as the inside decor goes, but this is how it ended up. I just wanted to look natural, like a squirrel might live out in the, country or whatever. So anyways, I will go to the next one. Okay, this is the inside of Pecan's house. I did not really change it much. Her furniture is exactly the same. The only thing I changed was the wallpaper. I added a rug. I added this little tea thing and the candles. This I moved up from down here, but otherwise, yeah, it was pretty much the same. And I didn't really want to change her too much because I think it looks cute. She has the whole set. I just want to keep it together. So anyways, that's the inside of her house. All right, so the finished area we have here, I got the houses all customized. So we have this side is Pecan's house. We already showed you that, and her little candy station, all that. House is done, and then we have this little centerpiece, and then of course Hazel's house. I kind of matched them up. They both have each a different door, don't they? I think. I don't know. Maybe not. Oh, they're the same. exactly the same. So anyways, and then Hazel's inside. I think I already showed you their house, but let's go in and just check it out and say bye to Hazel on the way out. And yeah. Oh, and she's doing something. So that's awesome. Anyways, I kind of made her house a little bit like if you've ever had Sheldon, he has this kind of a house on the inside, kind of. So anyways, definitely suitable for a squirrel, I would say. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, if you wouldn't mind giving a like and a subscribe to the channel, I would really appreciate you. And otherwise, I will see you on the next video, which will be the tour of our island. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye.